Hello, everybody. Just a quick story today about um, something I experienced last Sunday night and how I tried to deny my feelings, the bad feelings, the pain that was bubbling up to the surface. Last Sunday, I went to a service called Celebration of Love. Sorry, I received a call in the meantime. It happens when you're recording from your phone. As I was saying, I went to a service called Celebration of Love, which was organized in response to the last statement, the so-called Nashville statement. So they organized, the church here, the Dominican church here in Zwolle, Catholic church, organized a service called Celebration of Love. And I didn't know about it, but my ex-partner, my ex-girlfriend sent me an email with the information. I decided to go. And after the service, she invited me to her home, which was once my home, to have a drink with her wife. And I accepted because I thought to myself, now it's been 6 years now. I'd love to go back to where I once lived and to see how it's become and to be in their environment and to be in their energy now. And I went, and as it felt weird, and at the same time, it felt okay to be there. And I was sitting in a space which I had dreamed of being my own, and they had changed the interior in a way that I had suggested to her years ago for us to be able to live in that environment. So I felt the first tinge of pain when I thought, bloody hell, this is what I wanted. And we didn't do it together. She did it with her. And then some more salt was added in the wound when her wife said to me, amongst other things that were said, when I moved in, I asked, and I didn't want to move into a place which didn't look like something that we had designed together, something we had built together. We bought our furniture together. I got some of my furniture here with me. So we made it look like a house that belongs to both of us, something new. And then there again, it was like, a pang in my heart, a stab in my heart saying, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Then something shifted for me, and then I couldn't stay there. I just had to go. I had had a drink, we had spoken, we had connected, and I think connected on a level that was quite deep, considering that I don't know her wife. And I cycled home, and I got home and I was feeling bad. And this is what I want to share with you, and this is what was noticeable for me. I tried to deny those feelings. I tried to push them away. And I get angry with myself because I'm having those feelings. And the stick I used on myself, a metaphorical stick, beating myself with a metaphorical stick, is, why are you feeling these feelings? It's been 6 years now. Get over it. You don't have to feel this way. And I went to sleep. I woke up yesterday morning and I was still feeling bad. Because you see, if this is something you do, if this is familiar for you, then you're barking up the wrong tree. By that I mean is that by using the stick of denial, by getting angry with your feelings for bubbling up to the surface, for them trying to communicate something to you, by denying them, you are denying your wholeness. You are denying the center, the core of your being. Because many of us, I think it's safe to say that many of us have this core belief that bad feelings need to be denied, need to be put aside, need to be changed into something positive. And it's counterintuitive, it's counterproductive. The more you resist a feeling that's trying to communicate something to you, the more it hangs around. More importantly, who's to say that that very feeling isn't part of your wholeness, isn't part of God, isn't part of your light? Who's to say it isn't part of helping us in our journey to get closer to our higher self, to get closer to the truth of who we are? That is love. Maybe because we feel that those bad feelings aren't a representation of love, but they are. They are. Those painful feelings are saying, I deserve that kind of love. I didn't get it. And it's not going to come from there. Had she designed that room, had we designed it together in a way that pleased both of us, it's not a confirmation of who I am. The confirmation of who I am is right here. And I'll try and paraphrase something my coach sent to me this morning, that she said that what we are looking for, where we are looking for, is the place from where we are looking. So that what that feeling could be communicating to me is saying, look at me, embrace me, love me, and you are still whole. And this will make you wholer, for want of a better word. So I walked around with this denial, and this morning, something just jolted me back into getting closer to my feelings. And it was something that seemed to me quite simple, but perhaps it was not. I picked up a lady today, and she is, I don't like to use the word physically disabled, mentally disabled. I can't think of another word right now. And I said, good morning. And I said her name. She said, you remember my name? I said, yes, of course. And then she said, I've got shampoo. I'm taking my shampoo with me today. And I said, that's nice. And then she said, do you like my red trousers? I said, yes, they're nice. She said, do you like red? I said, well, I'm not sure. She said, what color do you like? And I couldn't think of any color. And then she said, I love orange. And then I remembered, orange is also one of my favorite colors. And at one point I started to cry. And I tried to hold the tears back. And at the same time, I just couldn't. It was stronger than me. And I wanted to hug her. I wanted to hug the fact that I wanted to hug her because she was being herself. Because she has no filters, she doesn't judge how she's being in the moment. She was just being herself in all her glory, in all her beauty. And I could see me in her. And I could see the love that is in her, in me. So it was so simple, it was so beautiful, and it made me land again. And it reminded me, you can embrace it all. You can embrace those bad feelings because they are also trying to tell you something. They are also part of the whole. We cannot have joy but no pain. They're like this. And trying to tear them apart is trying to tear ourselves apart. And we don't manage. So that is when we suffer. We suffer when we resist what is. In embracing it, we find joy, love, and peace. I really hope this helps. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you again. Bye.